Howdy folks, welcome back to Derail Valley. In this episode we're going to sand and paint our new little loco here. So it looks a little better. I like the patina, but it's pretty rough. So we need to get this turned. I believe the paint booth is over here. That's the repair, and then the paint booth is next door. So got my little lantern set up there. Need to rotate this thing around. And it's either page up or page down. It's going to be the opposite whichever button I push. Oh, no, I pushed it right. Page up is, yeah, page up would be clockwise. Curse snap, there we go. So I did bop around the map with the taxi, spend a little bit of money, and I got some sand, I got some demonstrator paint, I got some DVRT. So I'm trying to remember from Squirrel's videos what's what. I think we'll probably do DVRT inside, demonstrator outside, possibly. I don't remember exactly what it was I wanted to do, but we'll see how it goes. All right, we are cut in. That's off. Get that closed up a little bit. I don't mind the rust too bad on the outside, but on the inside here it's looking a little too rough. So as far as I know, you just pull it in here and the spray gun's here and you just paint it right here. I think that's how that works. We're about to find out. Let's hop over the pit. Oh, nope, just hop right in the pit. So I think, let me go to, I think I'm going to need an open inventory slot for the spray gun. So left mouse button to take. And then do we do this? Nope. I think we have to place this on the table maybe? Is that how that works? Gotta get used to the controls again. And then we bring this up, and then, yeah, right, left mouse button to load. Hold left mouse button to remove paint. Okay, well, let's do the inside first. So hold left mouse button to remove paint. That's loud. It doesn't look too bad, actually. maybe we could just leave it. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, so paint's down there. Let me hop out. There we go. And then, how do I load? That puts the whole thing down. Yeah, I'm not sure how I get the paint out. Or the can out. V to drop? Nope, that's the whole thing. Okay, stand by. Got it. You just left click. And that drops it. And you can see the can is open now. Alright, cool. So I need another thing of sand. Pretty sure I have that here because everything gets moved to the shop, right? Go ahead and set my F key back. Yeah, here we go. So I'm going to grab another can of sand. Forgot I would need two of those. One for inside, one for outside. Okay, we'll put that back down and then get our gun back out. Take that. Get the outside all cleaned up. Almost had it. Okay, there we go. We got some Bondo. Looking good. Have that, and then I'm trying to remember which one I wanted. We'll do the demonstrator for the outside. Hold left mouse button to paint. Hope I like this because it's expensive. Aha. Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. Then do I want to paint the inside? Yeah, it's a little much being like all the same color. Don't know that I necessarily like that. So we want to get down on the other side. So get our spray can, and we'll do the DVRT on the inside. I like how there's little paint like splatter all over the gun. Nice touch. What a beauty! Congratulations on executing a fantastic restoration. Take good care of her. All right. Yeah, there we go. That looks snazzy. Very cool. Throw that down there. Put that back there. Now, there's some other things I want to do. I've got some lights and stuff. Did I put that in my inventory? Yeah, I've got that. I'm not 100% sure how this works, so we're going to kind of have to just figure it out together. I want to mount this beacon and use this button controller so we can turn a beacon on. That's the goal. I think I have to drill and then do some soldering, and I need a mount to put this on. Requires a mount. Yeah, we need a mount of some kind. So let me run back over here. My shed. I had some of my stuff organized. I've got those mounts. I don't know if it would require one of these, maybe? I think it might require one of those. So let's grab one of those. We'll see if we can make this work. I've seen Squirrel do some of this, but I didn't really watch any tutorials on how this works, so we're just going to figure it out in true Kerbo fashion. Alright, we've got that. Kind of wanted this on the roof. So I get my mount. Now, there's no like snap points to make sure it's in the middle or anything like that, so we're just going to put it right there, maybe? And then I think you have to drill it. Yeah, hold left mouse button to drill. So if I hit X. And then I think that's now attached, if I understand it right. Yeah, then I can put the beacon on. I think that's, as far as I understand, that's permanently attached now. Now we have to wire it up to a button, but I need to mount the button in the cab here. And I know it's like wear and tear on the engine. I'm going to go ahead and turn the engine off, because I'm kind of tired of listening to it, to be honest. Actually, I'm going to leave the cab light on. Electric's on. So I want a button to turn on my little beacon. So I forgot I need to grab a mount for it as well. How big is this thing? I keep hitting E for inventory. That's not the right button. So the button controller is not huge. It might work with one of those little mounts. So I apologize. I keep running back and forth, but I'm new to this. I'm figuring it out, so I don't always know 100% what I need to do. I bought a bunch of different mounts. I'm wondering... And somehow I ended up with a whole bunch of these. I think I was clicking the wrong thing in the store. Like I was clicking on the price tag when you're supposed to click on the thing. So I ended up with a whole bunch of these mounts that I don't need. Do I need... I don't know for sure. I think maybe this one again is what we want. Let's take that. Let's grab one of the little ones as well. And then I've already got solder. Yeah, I've got plenty of solder up here. I've got my crimping tool to wire stuff together, and then once you take things off, you can fill up the drill holes. And I'm not sure how you take things off. There's a way to take things back off that you've put on. All right, back in the cab. I'm thinking maybe we'll put the button... Could put it here with the other switches, maybe? Right here by the cab light, possibly? So if I put that there... Can I test fit this? Not enough space. Okay. And I can just pick that back up since I haven't drilled it in. So I could put it here. There's plenty of space there. I could also put it... You know, on here. I could put it over here. Maybe we can stick it, and I wish you could move a little bit. It's hard to move a little tiny bit in Derail Valley. Let's put that there. Yeah, so I can move it over a little bit. Nope, not that much. Not that much. It's right there, maybe? Yeah, I think that'll work. So we get our drill now. We're going to drill this in. Very nice drill sound. I guess the act of doing that, like, is putting in bolts or rivets or something. Yeah, there's a little screw in there now. All right, we get our button controller. Well, that's attached as far as I know. Now, and then here's where I don't really know what to do. Put that up there. I know we have the soldering gun, a tool used to connect gadgets with electrical supply. And then we have some solder, and then we have this, which is used to wire gadgets together. So what I'm wondering is, do I have to solder both the button and the light, and then hook them together with the crimping tool? We're going to have to do some experimentation here. So I load that up. Hold left mouse button to solder. And it uses a whole roll of solder, which is kind of ridiculous. But I mean, I understand this for gameplay reasons, but you got a little smoke effect. Okay, then I assume it's left mouse button to drop. No, yeah, there it goes. Left mouse button. Load that up, and I think we do the same thing with the light up here. And then that hooks them both up to electric, and then I think we use the crimping tool to like link them together. Yeah. Okay, so that's there. And I think if I hook up the button, press left mouse button to start wiring. Okay. Nice. Connect. And then it shows you what it's connected to. Oh, okay. So now it's off unless we turn the button on, I think. Oh, yeah, we did it. There we go. We got ourselves a beacon. I like it. So you can also do that with like extra lights. There's all kinds of light bars and stuff you can get. So let's clean up a little bit of our mess here. Cool. We're learning. We're getting our loco decorated. That's pretty darn cool. So we got an empty reel. I guess we can just set these over here. Those are all empty. Just put all the empties down here. Put these tools back up here. Grab that empty. There we go. We have a beacon on our logo. So there's all kinds of stuff you can buy, like displays and whatnot. I'm not going to outfit this little switcher with too much. I did want a beacon light on it just for fun and to kind of learn how that works. But once we get the DH4, I think we'll do a lot more. So I'm going to go sleep, and then we'll see if there's a little shunting job we can do with our shiny new locomotive. We'll go from there. Well, folks, I hope you like switching action, because we have a lot of swishing to do. And I mean a lot. Oh, does it turn your engine off when you sleep? Yeah. Forgot about that. And I should leave that on. Looks like we're on a little bit of a grade. Alright, we're going to go back in there. We got to shuffle some cars around. We need to pick up 4 gondolas and load them with scrap metal, so a little bit of work to do here. And I think from here on out, this might become a stream series. The videos haven't done very well at all. Most people just don't even watch them. But I do enjoy it, and I know there's some people that like it, so... And it's also time-consuming. I don't have a lot of time to do editing. I'd rather be playing games than what little time I have, so... We'll see. It doesn't do well with the one video a week format. So I might just continue this save with streams. We can interact and do it in real time. We'll see. Alright, you can go back to that. A little bit of a move on here. It's supposed to be nice weather until about 3 o'clock this afternoon when it's supposed to be rain for quite a few hours. So get some switching done here in the morning. So these cars are in the way. I got to hook onto these cars just to get to the car behind it. Oops, wrong button. I know this isn't safe, but it's fast. Grab that. Knock you off. You're already off. Alright, we're in reverse, so come on back. Come on. There we go. So we need these 3 gondolas, and then there's a gondola over on the other side of those boxcars that we also need. And are you guys hooked up? You're not. Okay, so we need a handbrake on you. So you'll stay put, just in case. And then we're ready to pull this cut out. We should probably get some air in it, though. So let's hook up the air, because this is quite a bit of weight, even if these are empty. Oh, that's the wrong hotspot. Here we go. Little beacon on. We can go ahead and turn that off, though. Looks cool at night. Should, in theory, have some gondolas in tow. Indeed, we do. So, do we have a track? Yeah, we do have a track there we can use. That is... Yeah, we can use that track for now. That'll work. Put the gondolas on there, and then we'll throw these other cars back on the storage track. You can't quite see it, but there's another gondola on that tank car train. I need you back past the switch here. It'll do. A little horn action going. Good little remote. This thing is super handy. Oh, what's going on here? Did I do something wrong? Oh, this game is so fickle. What did I do? Did I shift like too early or something? Oh, I tripped the breaker, yeah. It's really fickle about the reverser. Even if you're not applying any load to it. Just doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Tripped the traction motor breaker. Alright, we're in reverse. Nice little picture there. Might want to go a little further back. Just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I'm liking this new paint job. That's slick. So I need to come back past this guy right here. Alrighty. Off we go. And we need to go down past that switch, right? Nope, second switch. That switch down there. My beacon's glistening in the sunlight. Let's hop on here. Yeah, we need to get in there and grab that train. Ooh, did that go far enough? Actually, not sure. There we go. Now it should be for sure. And you did switch. Excellent. Let's get up on the car. On the car, I say. Come on now. And then we will come on back. All right, we're in reverse. That one switched, right? Keep an eye on the switches here. I believe that one needs thrown. And then, yeah, left, and then we're back in there. Nice, clear, beautiful day for some switching. I still need to figure this out. I haven't got that to do anything. Maybe you need a license or something. So we'll pull that gondola out, stick it on this track. Let's put the others back in storage. Get all 4 of our gondolas, and then we got to go back there to the loading track. That is the plan. Where are you? Uh-oh. I got smushed. Alright, no handbrakes on you. So a handbrake must be on you. Yep. Alright, that gondola way back there is the one we need. Actually, is there anything on the other side of it? Yeah, there is. Okay. Okay, that's the gondola we need. SL45. Is he hooked up? Nope, he's not hooked up there. Perfect. Let's jump up on here. Then we just got to, like I said, drop this over on that track, which goes back to the loading track. Shove the rest of this back in here, and then we'll have our 4 gondolas. be all set. And then I need to go turn in the job once we get on the loading track. A decent little train here put together. So get on that track. We need to go past that switch. You need to be flipped. Make sure we're at a complete stop. Olaf's garage. Need to get that key. Keep forgetting about the keys. Money-wise, we're still doing all right, even after all those purchases. 114 grand. Had to dig a little deep into the coffers, but we're doing all right. Okay, we'll throw the handbrake on. Peel this guy off. I could jump up or look under the door, see what's in there. Beepity beep beep. Show me your secrets. I think we just go over and lean through the wall. Yeah. Oh, that's the little shuttle thing they were talking about. Somebody in comment told me it was in the garage. I couldn't remember which one. So yeah, we need to get to Olaf's key. You can use that little guy along with the wagon to go get parts for the locos. Okay, lock that one down. You guys know the drill. All this sun, there's no trouble keeping the remote charged up. I saw there was a battery charger. You can put this in, it looks like. That's kind of cool. Alright, which switch do I need? I need the switch. I think this paid about 10,000 plus a bonus, so little chunk of cash. So I think next up we'll work on getting the DH4 repaired. So I need to find it and get it back to the roundhouse. In the meantime, we'll be doing some jobs to earn money. Here you. All right, all the way down. To the loading track. Should turn my beacon on so I can see what it looks like from the outside in the daylight. Hey, let me in! Let me in! Little flicker. Nothing major. Hey, we'll pull into the loading track. I'm gonna go turn this into the machine. Load up and get paid. We'll have to go stick it somewhere on the storage track. We'll be pretty much done. Should blow up the crossing. Where did they ever do that? I don't know if that's the proper signal for Europe or wherever we are. I think anywhere in here is good. That's the loading thing right there. Okay, let's go turn the job in. Pick up the things, load them on A3L. This is A3L, right? Load. Yes, indeed. And then all four of them go to C1 out. Perfect. I don't remember which yard is the C yard. We'll pull up through here and we'll figure it out. Used a lot of oil. Or if it uses oil just sitting idling so much. Oh, there's C10. It's right there. Doink. Thought it was the other yard. Well, that's easy. We can handle that. Keep a little bit of throttle on. I think we're headed uphill right here. Such a nice day out. Let's get some air moving in the cab. I think we're going to make it on the time limit. Alright, we should all be in the C track. Oh, we gotta throw a handbrake on. Alright, now we just gotta sprint back here and turn it in and get paid. Spam that F key. There we go. 16 grand. Nice. A little more money to donate to the cause, and it's coming up on noon. It's like it's supposed to rain around 3 o'clock and then be rainy the rest of the day. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do any more shunting. What have we got that's paying well? What's this one do? 6,000. Yeah. Freight haul, 17 grand. So this is the most. It goes up to goods factory. That's an easy little run. I might do that between episodes. For a little cash. We'll see. Or do we have anything that goes going down to the harbor? Oil well, machine factory. Yeah, this is going down to the harbor. That might be the one to take. And then there'll be a lot more interesting jobs down in the harbor. We shall see. But anywho, that'll be it for this one. Thanks as always for watching. I'll catch you in the next adventure, which might be a live stream. Stay tuned.